You will definitely also experience like losing your friendships, right?
They don't even have a simple basic trust.
You getting married,
Y kept pressuring X the whole night. So
That's a no-no.
you don't think there is an acceptable way to break off a friendship?
Like,
That's the funny thing. You send them happy meal, let's meet soon. Yeah, let's meet soon. It never happens. Now you just move on to sharing about stories from followers. Let me just grab this. Time for some tea session, guys. This follower had a friend that straight up ghosted but did not explain what had happened.
damn.
And she expected all of us to like break up with her best friend.
You should back up.
Okay lah, this girl talks about me that I
you did that try to reach out to that best friend. You did your best. You did what you felt was right.
What can you really do? And we don't condone any sort of fighting.
Okay lah, just let it go now.
Okay, so we have another story from a different follower. So they write in. I have a random roomie and we spent the first week getting to know each other and agreeing to some ground rules. However, she broke those rules multiple times. That one time, she celebrated her friend's birthday in my room while I was sleeping, waking me up when I have a 9:30 lab the next day. I know birthdays are a significant event, but I feel I should have at least been informed about it.
What?
I'm very curious. Why in her room specifically?
It's not even the roomie's birthday, right?
Yeah.
No,
What?
it's the friend's birthday being celebrated in their shared room.
It's
I will just blow out the candle myself. Okay, over.
everybody, okay, done, bye-bye. End of birthday, bye-bye. But why? What is that like the room? Is it like something special? Is the room very special?
I mean, there's pantry, right?
I mean, the important thing is they write it in as saying is the roomie's friend. So it's not like the person themselves knew who this friend was or like have any reason to celebrate this birthday.
Yeah.
It's just bringing in someone to their room and celebrating it.
Maybe the follower itself themselves can just purposely snore louder.
Then they blow out the candle. Over, guys. But I don't get why. Like, is like the room so special?
Yeah.
Special, like it's a birthday room. Okay, everyone, birthday, right? Okay, let's go to my room. It's not even my birthday, not my birthday. It's your birthday, right? Okay, come. Very special, the room.
Yeah.
It's not very pricey.
Yeah, and they never asked them.
Yeah, and the thing is like,
person.
I feel it goes a step beyond friends because you're going to be living with this person for the entire academic year. And they're breaking common rules that both of you said multiple times.
Yeah, that's true. It's even agreed on.
Yeah.
So next time, bring your friend. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
What would you all have done? What would I have done? I don't know. I would just be like, I'll be very quiet about it lah. Until it happens like a few times, then I'll be like,
all the friends from French group. The one
20
whole round.
people, like,
Then
my birthday, and then they hold this. Then
Hey,
they
your birthday? Okay, come. Let's
Yeah,
come.
right. Wow, I don't know.
Nice. See, it doesn't even have to be a birthday. I just have to know when they have an early morning class. I'm just celebrating the world. I'm celebrating life itself. That's why I have all my friends here.
I feel like, okay, no, I have a friend that had a similar experience, but it was more of like people outside, like doing that. So, I mean, okay, I get it. If you celebrate it outside,
Okay.
then understandable, but yeah, it's a bit annoying lah. Maybe just send a text in the hall chat, like, hey guys, those that celebrated birthday at 3 a.m. outside this room, you all stop it.
Please don't do it next time.
But,
Celebrate my birthday.
or you want to celebrate my birthday, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you just keep quiet, you'll just continue sleeping.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you can try to request for a different room lah. I think I had some friends that did that. Like they were annoyed and didn't get well with their along with their me, then they just emailed the hall office. Yeah.
I think because having a bad roommate can really affect your uni life, your academics,
Definitely.
how much you can study in your room.
I had a friend with a hell roommate.
Oh.
So like the roommate just keeps thinking that he has COVID. Yeah, then like he keep telling him not to come back to the room.
Oh.
And even if he does, then he will just like, I don't know, just put hand sanitizer and then like have this note saying like, please sanitize your hand. But it was like ongoing for the entire semester.
Huh? So he has COVID for ongoing like the
I
whole
don't know,
entire
man.
So like, did the roommate have no sense of taste or?
I don't know. But I don't know. They had like a huge fight also. Then apparently that for the next semester the roomie didn't come back anymore.
Oh, wow.
It was a very weird like situation. But yeah, they are not in school anymore. So.
Okay.
But I think in this case, I might just start a rap blog cannot. I'll just okay. Sorry, bye bye. You guys have no. I think like the follower mentioned, right? It's a random roomie, plus they have set boundaries and they agreed on. Like if you agreed on why? Like why? Did their like boundaries like didn't cover the birthday one?
Yeah, like rules for thee, but not for me.
Oh.
That's so selfish.
Or maybe like it cover any type of events, just not birthday. Birthday is very special.
It's my day.
My day.
What was it?
My
The
friend's
roommate?
day.
Yeah, my friend's
day. My 20 friends day. But
Mm.
I think it's not right. I feel minimally your roommate has to know. Okay, if you have to really invite someone over, let the roommate know in advance. Don't like last minute it's like at the door already. Like, okay, sorry roommate, like hey, got people coming. Like no, you can't do that. You have to do it like advance. Like, hey, sorry, like is it okay if I bring my friends along in our room to celebrate, because our room is a birthday room.
Yeah.
At least agree on like, okay, if I okay, sure, nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But if it's not agreed on, then just don't do that. It's very rude and very mean. Don't do that.
Yeah, like I'm also thinking like for celebrating his friends' birthday, it wouldn't have just been the roommate and the friend, but it probably would have been like 3-4 friends alongside.
Yeah.
So it would have been a whole group.
Awkward.
Like, they would have probably stayed some like an hour or two, and like after that going to a 9:30 lab.
Imagine people come in, then you see you sleeping, and you're being watched when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So follower number 2, you have the rights to be angry. I would be too. I will blow out the candle for you next time.
Next time you turn around, they okay. What do you think is a red flag?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
I mean, if you really set that rules and boundaries, and it doesn't only happen like once, did it happen a few more times?
I mean, they don't list the
Never
specific events, but they say they broke the rules multiple times.
Right?
Yeah, she have a big group of friends.
Wait, good.
Red flag. No, don't do that.
And then, if I know that it's not person, like I wouldn't want to room with this person and like create those friendship with this person anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we share a room. It's like a 2-person room kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
How big your room can be? How many friends you want to bring? Oh my lord! Just if it's your own birthday, buy a cake for yourself. Your own self. Okay. Don't invite all your friends. But it's not even your birthday.
Unless your roomie is your friend who's helping you celebrate, then it makes sense.
Okay, if it's a mutual friend and you're not asleep, then
But in this situation,
it's just a
I just don't follow the why. Like, why would you do this?
Actually, I just thought of another story that my friend had, right? It was quite similar, but the fact that they already knew each other, so they wanted to room with each other. And then her roomie like would throw barbecue, like you know those grilling, small like steamboat and grilling machine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she invited people over.
Mm.
And then like she didn't bother to clean out food. So the room smelled like grilled meat and like steamboat, and the floor was sticky.
I think that's one of the worst kind of roommates you can have. Like,
Right, but they were friends and they're still friends. So I mean, maybe they got over it, but they don't stay together anymore now. So
someone to talk to, not love with.
reflect.
I feel like if both of you are eating, then that's another story. If
Yeah,
both
she
of them-
held the dinner with like other people that nothing to do. Yeah, so and then my friend wasn't there lah.
Oh,
So they had a room for
So-
themselves. Then they used her bed also.
what?
Whoa!
Yeah,
wow.
like-
no. What?
Like to barbecue?
No lah.
no, like there's the people sitting on the bed.
Yeah, people sitting down.
Okay.
Why?
Fire hazard.
Wow.
You come back, your room gone. Barbecue.
Well, yeah.
Damn. A bit, I don't want people to sit.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
feel
like it's my bed. Like
Yeah. Unless I'm the one who like,
yeah, unless like, I'm
I
there.
invite.
Yeah.
But she didn't even get to eat the barbecue.
Right, and then she didn't smell the.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to invite people over and everyone agree, please clean up after yourself. Okay? It's not part of the roomie's job to help you clean up. You invite whoever you invite. Make sure whatever you bring along, you bring back. Not the food digested. Other than that.
I think that would be like my last straw with her. If I was the
Room.
Yeah,
the-
you're the room.
like my friend, right, and my roomie does it, it's game over.
Barbecue. The what's that metal thing on your bed. On the right.
This one cannot. Already. I don't know.
Just kidding.
0 to 100.
We barbecue on your bed. No, please don't do that. I really don't go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so I think those stories that we shared are quite interesting, and it's something that I think I haven't seen it before,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want it to happen to me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we're just putting out a disclaimer that we are not invalidating the actions of the followers, and we're just sharing their stories and opinions and what we would have done in that situation.
So we want to thank everybody for sharing honestly and candidly about your friendship breakups. And I hope us talking about this helps you treasure the friendships you have and that you will make that much more.
And I hope our podcast give you an insight on friendships in uni, mainly. And for the upcoming polls, we appreciate if you can participate so we have more tips to see. Oh, sip. Okay, with that, thank you.